back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are keeping well. In today's video, as you can see, I've already done my makeup. So today's video is going to be another one of my top 10 videos, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you guys about my top 10 foundations. This is my part 2 of my top 10 foundations. I did one such video I think last year, which I'll link on the screen above if you haven't seen it already, and this is my part 2 of my top 10 foundations that are available in India. As always, I'll talk about my 5 high-end favorites and 5 drugstore favorites, and I'll talk to you guys about their packaging, their formula, and what all skin types they are suitable for. I'll insert their prices and the shade names that I use on the screen below for your reference. And yeah, let's get started with today's video. And before that, if you've not subscribed to my channel already, please do like and share my videos. And yeah, let's get started with today's video. Now, as always, I'll start with my drugstore favorites first. And first, let's talk about what is on my skin right now. I'm wearing my Miss Claire Everyday Foundation, Natural Weightless Foundation, and I use it in the shade Medium Buff. This is what it looks like. It comes in a squeezy tube like this. It does not have any pump to it. The packaging is really nice and very easy to carry around and travel with, and I absolutely love this foundation. It's a really beautiful, as the name suggests, everyday foundation. It's super lightweight on the skin. It will give you more of a light to medium coverage and looks absolutely beautiful, just like your skin but better. And just look at the finish that it gives on your skin. It looks really nice and very natural. It does not look heavy or cakey at all. This is more suitable for, I would say, normal to dry skin types, and even if you're an oily skin type, you can definitely wear this foundation with a little bit more of a powder, and you can very beautifully get through with it throughout the day with some touch-ups, and it will not break up or separate on your face and lasts really nicely throughout the day. Now, this one retails for 325 rupees, and you do get 16 shades in this, and I really love this foundation for its price and just everything. It's a beautiful alternative that you can use on an everyday basis, and it will just look like your skin but better. Next up, I have my Wet n Wild Barefocus Tinted Hydrator. I made a full-on video dedicated to this product on my channel recently, which I'll link on the screen above if you haven't seen it already, and I use it in the shade Light Medium. This again comes in a squeezy tube like this, and it does not have a pump to it. This is a super lightweight product. I mean, it will give you beautiful sheer to light medium coverage, and it is absolutely just like your skin but better. As it says, it's a tinted hydrator. It blends out just like moisturizer on your face, and you do not even feel it on your face. Once you apply it, it just does not feel like you're wearing anything at all. And this again, I would say, is more suitable for normal to dry skin types, but even if you're an oily skin type, this is a foundation that will look absolutely beautiful on you. You can wear it on an everyday basis, and it feels super lightweight on the skin, and I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. It is not a super dewy foundation by any means. It will give you a soft matte-ish finish, and it feels beautiful and very hydrating on the skin. And this one retails for 650 rupees, and you get 4 shades in this. The shade range is not very wide, but since this is more of a sheer to light medium coverage, you can easily get away with this even if the shade does not perfectly match you. Next up, I have the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, and I use it in the shade F8. This comes in a nude packaging like this, and this is what the stick looks like. Now, this one again is a very beautiful foundation. Now, stick foundations are usually pretty heavy on the face, but this one I would say is just stunning. It blends out like a dream. It does not even look like you're wearing anything, and trust me, little goes a long way with this. You do not need a lot of this product. Just a few stripes all over your face, and blend it out with your fingers or your brush or a beauty sponge, and it will give you a finish like no other. It looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. Super lightweight, and it will give you a nice and a very soft dewy-ish finish on the face, and it looks absolutely beautiful. This again, I would say, is suitable for all skin types, but I would say it is more suitable for normal to dry skin types because it has a tiny bit of a dewiness to it. But even if you are somebody with an oily skin, this will look really beautiful, and it lasts absolutely beautifully throughout the day. This one retails for 850 rupees, and again you get around 10 shades in this, and I highly recommend for you guys to try this foundation out. Now, next up, I have my L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation, and this is what it looks like. It comes in a glass bottle like this and has a pump to it, and I use it in the shade 145 Beige Rose. This now is a cult classic all around the world. Everybody on YouTube just raves about this foundation, and it is for a good reason. It will give you a medium to a fuller medium coverage. You can definitely build it up. It looks so nice on the face, and it actually is a very long lasting foundation. It will not break down on you. It will not, you know, move around, or you know, it will not become tacky throughout the day, and it lasts beautifully. This again is suitable for all skin types. Even if you are a very dry skin type of a person or an oily skin type of a person, you can very easily get away with using this foundation. Now this one retails for 11.99 rupees, and you do get, I think, 10 shades in this, and I highly recommend for you guys to check it out if you're looking for something which gives you more of a coverage but still looks really nice and very natural, and will last you really good amount of time. And last from the drugstore, I have my LA Girl Tinted foundation. I very recently made a full-on video dedicated to this foundation, and you know my thoughts about this. I absolutely am in love with this foundation. I use it in the shade Nude, and this again comes in a squeezy tube like this. It has a really nice and a very precise nozzle tip to it, and it makes the application really nice and mess free. This will give you a sheer medium coverage, I would say, but the formula and the finish on this is unparalleled. It is super lightweight. You can apply it with your foundation brush. I would not suggest you to apply it with your beauty sponge, because the formula on this is so thin that your sponge will soak up most of the product, but the finish that this one gives is beautiful. This is one of the most natural finish foundations that you will find at the drugstore, and I absolutely am in love with the formula, and just everything about this foundation is just. Now this one retails for 1250 rupees, and you do get 12 shades in this, and I absolutely am in love with this foundation. Now coming on to my higher end picks, the first foundation that I have to show you guys is my Kiko Milano Skin Tone Foundation, and this comes with an SPF of 15. And this is what it looks like. It comes in a plastic component and has a pump to it. The packaging on it is really sturdy. You can very easily carry it around or travel around with it, because since it's not a glass bottle, so the possibility of its breakage and spillage is very less. And the product on this is just beautiful. I use it in the shade, what shade is this? WB50, but this one is a bit darker for me. If you are somebody with my skin tone, you can definitely go with the shade lighter than this. Now the finish on this is absolutely beautiful. It's a super dewy foundation. I would not suggest this one for very oily skin types. If you're somebody with a normal to normal dry skin type, this foundation is absolutely beautiful on you. It just looks like your skin. It gives such a beautiful and very soft dewy finish on the face, and still it will not feel tacky on the face. It lasts beautifully and gives you such a beautiful and a very natural finish to the skin. This again gives you a medium-ish coverage, and you can definitely build it up whenever you need to, and I absolutely am in love with this foundation. Now this one retails for 1890 rupees, and you get 13 to 14 shades in this. If you're somebody with a dry skin type, I would definitely suggest for you guys to try it out, and trust me, you will thank me later. You are going to fall in love with this foundation. Next up, I have my Shiseido Synchro Skin Glow Foundation. This comes with an SPF of 20, and I use it in the shade Golden 4. Now this again is a tad bit darker for me, and you can go for one shade lighter than this if you're somebody with my skin tone, but this is the most glowy foundation that I have ever used. If you're somebody with an oily skin type, stay far away from this foundation, because it will give you a glow like no other. This foundation is the most perfect foundation to use during the winter months, especially when you have a very dry skin type. This will give you a glow and, you know, a beautiful dewy finish, and it will make your skin look hydrated no matter what. Even after being such a glowy foundation, it does not feel tacky on the skin at all, and I absolutely love this foundation. It comes in a glass bottle like this and has a pump to it as well, and trust me, if you're somebody with a dry skin type, and especially during the winters, this foundation is going to be a blessing for you, and this will give you a beautiful light to light medium and a buildable medium coverage. And trust me, this foundation is the most beautiful glowy dewy finished foundation that I have ever used, and I have used a lot of foundations, trust me. Now this one retails for 3800 rupees, but you do get some good discounts on it on Nykaa and Sephora. mascara from time to time, and I would 100% suggest for you guys to try it out if you're somebody with a very dry skin type. Next up I have my Este Lauder Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Makeup. This comes with an SPF of 30. Now this is not a regular double wear foundation from Este Lauder that is famous throughout the world for its full coverage and a matte finish. This one is the water fresh version of that, and this will give you a beautiful light to a light medium coverage. Now this comes in again a matte glass bottle like this. This one does not come with the pump to it, unfortunately, which is a backdrop for me, but still the formula on this foundation is so good that you can easily look past it. This is a foundation that is meant for, you know, normal to dry skin types, and it will give you a finish like no other. It is not super dewy on the face or super matte. It will give you a soft matte finish, and the formula and the longevity on this foundation is just beautiful. This one retails for 3600 rupees. I'm not sure about the shade range on this because Nykaa is showing just one shade in this currently, but since it's out of stock, so I'm not sure about the shade range on this. But I use the shade 3W 1.5 Fawn in this, and this again is a bit darker for me, and you can very easily get away with one shade lighter than this if you're somebody with my skin tone. If you're somebody who does not like very full coverage or very matte foundations, this will give you a beautiful medium coverage, but it will still look really nice, and it will give you a very soft matte-ish finish on the face, and it will last you just beautifully throughout the day. And I would highly suggest for you guys to definitely check it out. Now second to last I have my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finished Foundation Stick. Now this says that it is a buildable coverage foundation stick, and I definitely have to agree with this. I use it in the shade 250G Cheesecake, and this is what it looks like. It comes in a plastic component like this, and this is what the actual stick looks like. It is a beautiful foundation. Now Huda Beauty is more known for her, you know, very full coverage and matte-ish makeup, but this one is just beautiful. This will give you a beautiful medium coverage, but you can definitely build it up to even a fuller coverage, and this will not look dry on your skin. It gives you such a beautiful soft matte finish to the skin. If you are somebody with a very dry skin type or a very oily skin type, this is a foundation that will look good on just any one of you guys. It's a super long lasting foundation. It will not budge, it will not look cakey on your face, or it will not make your face look, you know, very made up even, and it gives you a very beautiful and a very natural finish on the face, and just looks like your skin but better. Now I personally was not somebody who was very fond of Huda Beauty based products, but this foundation has definitely changed my mind, and I absolutely am in love with this foundation stick from Huda Beauty, and I would 100% suggest you guys to check it out. This one retails for 30 to 50 rupees, and you do get a good amount of shades in this. I think you get 29 to 30 shades in this, and you're definitely going to find one shade that will perfectly match your skin tone. Now the last foundation that I'm going to show you guys in today's video is my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation, and this one again comes with an SPF of 15. This is what it looks like. It comes in a matte glass bottle and has a nice pump to it, and it's super heavy in weight. It just screams of luxury. I use it in the shade 045 Sable Beige. Now this is a foundation that will give you a more medium to a medium fuller coverage, and this will give you a bit more of a matte-er finish than the other foundation that I've shown you, but still it looks so beautiful on the skin. This is perfect for any weddings or functions or parties where you're going to dance around and you're going to sweat around, but still you want your makeup to last really long. This is the foundation that I would highly suggest for you guys to check it out. It is a super long lasting product, and it will not move around. Even if you're sweating, you can definitely touch it up if you want to, but it will last you throughout the night, throughout the wedding, throughout the day, just anywhere you want to wear it. This foundation for me is more of a special occasion or a festive wear foundation where I want my makeup to, you know, just last super beautifully, and I just want to not worry about touching it up throughout the day. This is a foundation that you should definitely check it out. Now Lancome was very recently made available only on Sephora in India, and this one retails for 3500 rupees, and you definitely do get a good amount of shade range in this. I think it comes in more than 20 shades, and you are definitely going to find one shade that will definitely perfectly match your skin tone. And well, yeah guys, that is it for today's video. This is my part 2 of my top 10 foundations that are available in India, and each and every foundation that I have mentioned in today's video are tried and tested by me, and I absolutely am in love with each and every foundation, and I swear by each and every foundation that I've mentioned in today's video. You can definitely check these foundations out, and trust me, you will not be disappointed by any one of these foundations. I hope you guys enjoy watching my videos. If you do, please like and share my videos, and do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.